It's 25-9. Here comes Gate City now. Thompson with the basketball, and she's going to work. She's going to drive all the way in, kicks over to Gerald. Gerald back out to Quillen. Quillen to Lexi. Back inside to Housewright. Housewright's got position. Gets the rebound, though. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Y Central this time. Here comes Y Central now with the basketball. Took a couple steps. They didn't call that one, and shots up, no good. Rebounded, though, by Lexi Irvin of Gate City. Gate City now with the basketball. Kicks up to Gerald. Gerald to Thompson. Thompson in corner for three. Shots up. Shots good. 28-9. Gate City leads. Went through so smoothly, it wrapped the net around the goal.
Thompson did not score the first quarter, and she's already got 12 points this quarter. She had to get back on average to keep her pace going.
Y Central, again, looking for answers as the Lady Devils have built a 19-point advantage. And just as quickly as we say that, there's going to be another steal on the floor, and it's going to be Quillen with the basketball now. Here comes, kicks up to Thompson. Thompson's going to go. She's going to go all the way in, lays it up and lays it in. And it is a 30-9 as Gate City is running Y Central out of the gym at this point. And they're going to get Gerald with a call on that. That's going to be her second, I believe.
It is her second. I didn't get to see it. I was making a note there. That little lay-in glide Thompson had was awfully nice.
Could be
talk about that again at the end of the game.
As Gerald comes out and Macy Mullins comes back in, Gate City has exploded here, 30-9. And Y Central will inbound the basketball. As they try to work it, they've got it inside. They've got it to Sturgill now. Sturgill's going to go baseline. Her shot's going to be up and no good. She gets her own rebound, though. Comes back out, tries to work it, gets it up top. Knocked out of bounds by Macy Mullins. Chris, Gate City is just quicker at every phase of the game here.
Tenacious. They're not giving Y Central a second to catch their breath. It's caused a lot of turnovers now as they do get the ball in to Callie Mullins. Mullins gives it back to Sturgill. Sturgill, of course, nowhere to go. Quillen right on her. They finally get the ball over to, I couldn't see who, that back to Mullins. Mullins able to put it in.
Kaylee Mullins scores the point. So they are now finally in double digits at 1 minute left here as Thompson's going to go all the way in. She's on a mission. Two more for Thompson, 32-11. And here comes Y Central now being picked up with pressure. Macy, you got to give Macy and Sarah and Kendall some pressure. They have just, and for the throw.
So much so that Macy just created our second.
That comes at 44 seconds left. Gate City leads 32-11.
You know, Gate City's only got 2 jump balls so far tonight, but it's because they're so busy stealing the ball away from Wise, they're not tying it up. As Thompson dribbles, pulls up for the jumper, no good. Rebound by Y Central.
30 seconds left. Y Central with the basketball as they try to work it down. They've got it with Jillian Sturgill being picked up by Kendall Quillen. They try to get it inside, and she had nowhere to go. Quillen with the steal, and it's going to go out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Emily Mullins. And again, Y Central looking for answers. 32-11, 15 seconds left. Thompson will walk the ball up. She gets it across midcourt with 9 seconds. 8, 7, shots up, and she misses it, no good. Rebounded, though, by Y Central with 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and Macy didn't even let her get a shot off. What an impressive half by the Lady Devils. They have taken Y Central to the woodshed. It is 32-11. Stay with us. We've got the Campus Drive-In Halftime Show here in just a moment. You're listening to The Home on Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
When it comes to health, it's personal. This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine?
The advantages of weight loss provide health benefits such as reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. You can gain these benefits by losing just 5 to 7% of your body weight, according to Weight Control Information Network. There are supplements that have been shown to increase your ability to lose weight. A chromium supplement taken 30 minutes prior to a meal will partially fill the stomach and help you eat less. Coenzyme B, Active Life Nutrient Capsules, and weight loss smoothies will give you nutritional support as you start a diet of cutting back on fats and calories. We at Premier Pharmacy would be happy to work with and counsel you on changes and how the use of our pharmaceutical-grade supplements can help.
This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. 25 years of creating personalized medicine. 109 Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
This is Campbell Carter, and you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
The wait is over.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Choosing to work with local businesses is the easiest way to support and strengthen your community. Virginia Farm Bureau insurance agents have been committed to providing personalized service to their local communities for almost 70 years. With over 100 offices throughout Virginia, Farm Bureau Insurance is always your hometown option for auto, home, and business coverage. Contact your local agents here in Scott County, Whitney McConnell, Richard Helms, David Weddick, and Amanda Horton at 276-386-7411 or go online to vafb.com. Coverage provided by Farm Bureau Insurance and their affiliates. Elmcroft of Johnson City is a peaceful and intimate memory care and assisted living community in one of Tennessee's top 10 best places to live. We provide senior residents the independence they desire and the professional assisted living care that makes a difference. Residents enjoy fun activities to fit every interest and the knowledge that extra care is available if needed. Call them today at 423-282-0280. Again, that's 423-282-0280. Elmcroft of Johnson City is an Eclipse senior living community.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so we are back here live from the middle school gymnasium in what can only be probably the best half of basketball Gate City's girls have played all year. 32-11, they are taking Wise Central to the woodshed, as we mentioned in the first half. Chris, take us through Statland, though.
Okay, for Gate City, Kaylee Dunn has 2 points right now. Kendall Quillen with 4, Lexi Irvin 3, Sam Gerald 2, Sarah Thompson with 16, all in the second quarter. And Macy Mullins comes in with 5. When we look on the defensive side of things, Dunn's got a rebound. Quillen's got a couple steals. Lexi Irvin's got 2 rebounds and a steal. Gerald's got 2 rebounds and 3 steals. 3 rebounds for Braylon Steele. Sarah Thompson's got 2 steals. Macy Mullins has 3. Riley Housewright has a rebound. Something that's kind of shocking when you look at this, 9 rebounds total for Gate City compared to 14 for Wise Central. The difference, though, are the 11 steals Gate City had in that first half compared to only 2 for Wise, and there have been 2 jump balls in the game.
Gate City very active, again, getting in position, swatting the ball. I mean, they're just beating them to the punch. I mean, they really are.
They are, and the Wise Central crowd's really not had anything to get up and get riled up about. It's been kind of a calm game so far because Gate City's dominated this from the get-go.
And we mentioned that first 4 minutes, Gate City just never has ever let Wise Central get into their offensive flow at all because of the continuous pressure they put. It was 9-3 after 1. They only scored 3 points, in the first quarter. So.
Well, and that wasn't until, about a minute and a half to go?
Yeah. So, I mean, they, so Gate City taking care of business. We'll see if this goes over to the boys' game. Because, again, for these two, of course, the boys' game, we'll talk about that here more in just a little bit. But, again, both those teams undefeated in the conference. Of course, talking about this girls' team, they're both 2-2 right now. The winner will move to 3-2, and they'll try to keep pace because, again, after next week's game against Lee, then they get to play everybody again. They'll have Ridgeview here. They'll have Abingdon here, so they can vanquish those 2 losses and, be able to make up some ground possibly. And, of course, like I said, Wise Central and everybody has to There's some signaling. They're trying to get half and half tickets up here. Sorry.
So, but basically, then what you're telling me is Jonesville Tuesday night will be our last long trip of the regular season.
Well, let's see here. Then we've got to go to Union. We have to go to Battle.
That's close. Not nearly as far away. Nearly as far away as Clintwood.
And then let's see. Abington will come here. Ridgeview will come here, and so then that will be our until hopefully we'll be
until we go to Richmond, right?
Hopefully. So, all right. We're about 3.5 minutes away again from the start of the second half here. Gate City leads 32-11. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports here on the Campus Drive-In Halftime Show. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Whether you need to grab a quick bite before the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see your friends at the Campus Drive-In, just down the road from Gate City High School. They have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Campus Drive-In has supported Blue Devil Sports for over 60 years, and once again, they are the proud sponsors of our halftime show here on Gate City Sports Radio. Please follow them on Facebook and place your call-in orders by dialing 276-386-3702. That's 276-386-3702. Colonial Funeral Home has a reputation for providing the highest quality of funeral services in our region with the personal attention and professionalism to help your family through the most difficult of times. The professional staff at Colonial Funeral Home is committed to providing dignified, respectful, and compassionate assistance for every family with a focus on traditional service offerings, including traditional funerals, military services, grief support, and much, much more. You can also reach them anytime, day or night, at 276-386-6151. Again, that's 276-386-6151. Colonial Funeral Home is located in Weber City, Virginia.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so we're back here live. About a minute and a half left before the start of the second half. Gate City already out on the court, warming up. Wise Central now back on the court. Chris, if you're in the halftime and you're Wise Central, what are you saying to the girls?
Win the next quarter. See if you can claw your way back into it. And I just had some deja vu. I believe you asked me the same thing last year. If you're Gate City's coach, what do you say? And I said the exact same thing. Win this quarter, win the next quarter. See what's happening towards the end. And
they did last year. Again, they won 3 of the 4, especially that one ball game at Wise Central. You know, they just came out just so cold, and then, of course, they outplayed them the rest of the game. But anyway.
Well, statistically speaking, we're about to see Wise's worst quarter of the game. They're only averaging 7 points in the third quarter.
Well, if they can put up another 3 like they did in the first, if Gate City can ratchet it up the pressure, we'll see what happens here.
The third quarter's being Gate City's strongest and Wise's weakest, so this could be fun to watch.
So we'll see what happens here. As we're about ready for action again. Wise Central already back on the court. Looks like the starting 5 will be back on for Gate City again. That will be Kendall Quillen, Sarah Thompson, Macy Mullins, Sam Gerald, and Riley Housewright. Gate City now will be going left to right on your radio dial. Again, we're sitting on the side of the benches.
Surrounded by our good buddies in red.
Yeah, we're here amongst Wise Central's crowd. So
strangers in a strange land.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
No. Thank goodness they've inbounded the ball to Callie Mullins. Let's get this started.
As karaoke hour is now over here at Gate City. All right, so just as quickly as we say that, taken almost away by Sam Gerald, knocked out of bounds. the basketball again. Gate City starting off again a relentless pressure. They went the whole time man to man the whole ball game. As inbounding the basketball will be McCamus.